Say this with me. Say, I am a culture carrier. Listen, that's what you are. Whether you know it or not, in your home, in your business, everywhere you go, you carry a culture with you. And I know you want to make the culture of your home more loving. You want to make the culture of your business more productive. But you need to know that you are the culture carrier. So listen, let's level up today. This is Level Up Leadership. We want to level you up in every area of your life. Today, we're going to be talking about actually carrying the culture. Now, first, what is culture? This is how I like to define it, and this is how I teach it. I want you to know that culture is what you celebrate and what you tolerate. If you celebrate someone being on time, if you celebrate someone being more vocal, if you celebrate someone being actually helpful, this is your culture. Now, if you tolerate someone being late, if you tolerate someone being negative, if you tolerate it as the leader, this is your culture. So your culture is what you celebrate and tolerate. Now, how do we actually influence the culture of our home, our business, and our life around us? I believe it's 3 ways that we can actually influence the culture, because say it with me again, say, I am a culture carrier. That's what you are. This is how we do it. The first one is show up. You got to show up. If you don't show up, nothing actually moves forward. You must know your authority as a leader. You must show up with the right attitude, show up with the right mindset, show up with the clear spirit and direction and focus. I try to do this in my life by making sure my energy's right, making sure I'm motivated, making sure my priorities are aligned. I try to get up a little earlier for a 5 a.m. workout. Come on, you can do that too. But listen, I know you don't want to sometimes, if I'm honest. I don't always want to show up. Sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough in me. But in those moments, those are the moments where true leaders level up. You have to show up. Next thing you have to do is speak up. Listen, you cannot be silent. Remember, culture is what you celebrate and what you tolerate. So if you don't speak up and actually reinforce good behaviors or correct things that are not in alignment with the culture you're trying to create, you need to speak up. At my place of leadership, I say we're world changers for one. That means that's a mentality that everyone can impact someone. But if I'm not doing that, if I'm not showing up, if I'm not speaking up and reinforcing this through stories, through examples, through my personal life, then it's of null and void. So we have to show up. We have to speak up. The last thing, and this is the hardest thing as a leader sometimes you have to give up. I'm not saying quit. I'm not saying walk away. I'm saying sacrifice. I believe my favorite leader, Jesus, he sacrificed his very life so others could live in a culture of salvation. What are you giving up as a leader to ensure that your people have a culture of fun? Maybe you're a Grinch, but your team wants to have some fun. Give up your personal preference for the purpose of your culture. You must step up in this season. I believe that you are called to level up, but you have to give up some things in order to do that. Listen, let's level up in every area of our life.